Have you ever wondered how you can meet your expenses plus make some extra cash by being a food delivery driver? In this video, I'm going to be breaking down some tips. Now, this is great if you decide you want to be a DoorDash or Uber or waiter, Uber Eats or a waiter or one of those type of drivers, because I'm going to be talking about managing your money, tracking your expenses, tracking DoorDash earnings, paying off debt, and understanding your taxes as an independent contractor. So uh get ready for your hustle hard and pay off your debt faster with food delivery. Listen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on being your own boss, whether that's with food delivery or with coaching or other businesses. Hi, this is Jackie D. McKeever. I'm your favorite Southern coach. Welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about how you can use your delivery driver, uh, your money that you get from being a delivery driver from places like DoorDash, Uber Eats, as an independent contractor. Yes, if you didn't know, if you're working for those companies, you may or may not be considered an independent contractor because the tax rules have changed. Anyway, but I'm going to focus this video on managing your expenses because we've been talking about being good stewards of our money. If you didn't see that video, I'm going to put it here as it'll definitely follow this video and definitely be down in the description so you won't miss a thing, okay? Because we're using all our resources, all the things that we have available to not only get out of debt, but baby, start finally living our life. Okay. So if you're struggling with your budgeting or need some extra income to pay off your debt, this video is for you because I'm going to be talking about DoorDash, Door, Door Dashing income earned. Okay. So stick around for my tips on making money and budgeting effectively. And stay on top of your financial goals. Okay. So, what does it mean to be an independent contractor for DoorDash, Uber Eats, or one of the other ones, Instacart? What does that mean to be an independent contractor? Let's talk about what it means to be an independent contractor for DoorDash. As an independent contractor, you're in control of your schedule. So you decide when you're going to work, how much you're going to work, and basically how much you're going to make. So, if you're working part time, you can work part time, full time. It gives you the companies like that. Food delivery companies give you the opportunity to work according to your schedule, according to your terms. Plus, it allows you to make extra income that can go straight toward paying off your debt, managing your current monthly expenses, or saving for something greater like vacations. I mean, there are several food delivery apps, not just DoorDash. I'm talking about DoorDash, and I might even mention Waiter because I've actually done those things. I've tried out Uber Eats before. I haven't tried Grubhub, but that's because they did not have Grubhub in my area. But I'm still going to add that to the list. There are food delivery apps. If you are interested in those apps, and this is not a sponsored video, but you simply go to your store and you download the apps and you fill out the application and provide the information that they request. You can maximize your potential income by driving on peak hours, high demand areas. It gives you the opportunity to take control of your money. Of course, people like DoorDash, who is a YouTuber, she got popular by just posting videos about her delivery on DoorDash for DoorDash, and then she expanded, which is the reason why she got so many subscribers and so many followers. How do you manage your expenses as a delivery driver for DoorDash or one of the other delivery drivers? You manage your expenses by keeping track of them. So when I was driving, it didn't matter which company I was driving for. One of the things I had to say, okay, first before I even made a dollar, decide where I was going to assign that money to. That's number one. Number two, I had to keep track of my expenses while I was out there. Expenses like gas, maintenance, insurance, um, things like if I had ate food, I would include that because I was in on the clock as an independent contractor. The key to your experience, your the key to uh keeping your expenses low as possible. That way you can maximize your income, okay? Because you're not out there trying to just spend every dollar that you make before you even make it. Here's what I recommend. You want to track your mileage. Before you even click the start on the app, you want to write down what your mileage is that particular time, right? And then write down your mileage after you come back. Now, there are mileage tracking apps that you can use. It allows you to deduct your business related mileage that you will use that are taxable and that will lower in your taxable income at the end of the year. You want to set a budget. Calculate how much you need to earn each week, each day, in order to cover your bills. Remember, I said in the beginning, you want to already assign it. Like, hey, this money I'm going to use for to pay my rent. This money I'm going to use to pay my light bill. This money I'm going to use to pay my car note. You want to have already have an assignment. Once you have an assignment, this is the reason why you want to have an assignment for that money. You'll know how much is required for you to make when you're out there. And then let's say, for example, you have a goal to make $500 a month. Okay, so there's 4 point something weeks in a year. You want to take that 400, excuse me, your $500 car note. That would mean you need to make $125 every week. Now, that $125 a week, you can include some of the money that you actually make in your daytime job, or not, it may not be daytime, your full time, your other main job, okay, your primary job. Now, if you don't have any income that you have available to spend on your car note, then all of it would be you have the requirement of making $125 a week, right? So that helps you decide how many days you have to actually work. And let's say you when I worked for a DoorDash, I had the goal of making $74 every time I went out, right? So let's say I want to make $125 a week, right? And I only did it, let's say I only did it 2 days a week because I worked, right? So that meant I had to bring home at least $62.50 every them 2 days, each day that I went out. That doesn't include gas. Now for gas, I would spend $30. So if we add the 62.50 and add $32, that meant anytime I went out, I had to make at least $92.50. Now that's if I did not buy anything. And most of the time I didn't. What I did was I would make me sandwiches that with the food that I already had. I would bring a cup with me and bring my drinks, and I would go to the gas stations and get ice for free. I would go to the places because some places they wouldn't charge you for ice if you had your own container. And those places would be the places that I go. Or if I didn't have a choice, I would go ahead and pay for the ice if they charged. Okay? And these using these tips will make it easier or faster for you to get out of debt, okay? Because you want to make sure that you assign those dollars exactly where you want them to go, okay? If your goal is to add getting out of debt, perhaps you want to also include the snowball method. Now, how the snowball method works is you want to pay off your smallest debt. All right. And then after you pay it off, that amount goes to the next highest debt until you completely paid all the things you are in debt with, right? Remember, your goal is to either pay off debts or make more money so you can meet your current expenses. Let's talk about the taxes as an independent contractor. As an independent contractor, you're responsible for paying your own taxes. That's an important part of managing your finances. So, companies like DoorDash and Uber Eats, they don't take taxes out of your paycheck. So, you need to set aside a percentage for taxes. At the end of the year, you'll be provided a 1099 form that shows your earnings. Make sure you track your expenses like mileage, gas, because these are deductions that will lower your taxable income. You must, and you please feel free to consult a tax professional to make sure you're maximizing all your deductions and avoiding any surprise tax amounts. All right. You can also check out the IRS website for more information about being an independent contractor, because some of the contracting independent contracting rules have changed, and you as an independent contractor, you want to make sure that you're keeping track of what's going on so that you can gain financial freedom as a DoorDash driver, Uber Eats, or whatever delivery company you decide to invest your time and energy in. Create the right budget, the right strategies to uh, reach your goal. Okay. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And as promised, watch these videos at the end.